And we are live. Cool. So, today we are. What in the world is this? Why is Linus playing? Today we are writing.
Is my username just Austin?
Yeah. So, all lowercase Austin.
Okay.
So, today we are writing notes for what used to be and should still be the SATA show. So, I'm super excited. I don't know if Austin is, but it's gonna be good. So, let's see. Yes, it still works.
I mean, I always wanted to be a podcaster.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, just talk about stuff on the air for hours upon hours.
Oh my goodness, I cannot type. Break, B-R-E-A-K, not B-R-A-K-E. I'm an idiot, I promise. Oh, why must you do this to me? Okay.
There we go, I'm in. President Trump has won the GOP nomination, tallying 1,330 of the 1,331 delegates. 1,330 Republican nomination. Bill Weld, only other Republican candidate to receive delegation. Former Vice President Joe Biden has taken a commanding 300 delegate lead over Bernie Sanders. I remember that. Dude.
So
I was
crazy.
like, yeah, we're the only candidate. COVID, Trump announced that you're not in groups bigger than 10.
Remember when they were like pushing the border lockdown? I don't know if that's really still in place, but
It is still in place, yeah.
they were like, everyone's like, oh, how are we ever gonna live our lives? And apparently we still do, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so down at the bottom I just made a very cheesy page break, as you can see.
Yep.
How do we want to structure this? Because we want to like try to get an hour out of this, don't we?
All we gotta do really is do like 3 to 5 main topics. Probably 5 main topics, and then put like a few. So, here, I got the first one.
Okay.
20 election results. Where it all stands.
Okay.
Cases. What could happen? Let's see.
I'm gonna steal your cursor from you for a second, so you might want to move back to where you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
All stands. What could happen? So yeah, I was gonna say one of them's got to be the Xbox and the PlayStation for sure.
Yes, exactly. Those are so interesting. Like, I remember, especially Linus, he was doing his videos on like what they were gonna be, and everyone's like, "Oh, the parts are gonna be interchangeable. We're gonna finally be able to upgrade our stuff." No, you still literally can't. So, yeah, it's just being a console like user. I feel like it's always just gonna kind of be you're stuck with what you have, you know, in my opinion.
Yep. I'm just adding a few
Yes.
points under that. The obvious ones. Let's see what could happen.
I was also gonna talk about AMD's Ryzen 5000.
What could happen? And house races future political candidates. See, because this election isn't done. You know, there's court cases and all that, but when it does get over, if Trump still is the loser, he's just gonna run again in 4 years. You know.
Yeah.
The
Figure
way
out.
the Republican Party is standing up, or the way the Republican Party is, they don't really have someone to replace him at this time. Well, that's as popular as him, because you're not gonna find a more popular candidate in the Republican Party than Donald Trump. It's just not gonna happen. You might, if you run Mike Pence, you might be able to make it close. Other than that, you're running Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida, who popular among Democrats, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Governor Kristi Noem, who's very unpopular among Democrats. So it's pretty much Trump or bust at that point, or you're running a low-grade politician.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you do that, you're pretty much rolling over and giving the other party the candidacy. Because Joe Biden is not going to be running for re-election. That's quite obvious. And if Kamala Harris runs for re-election, if she takes over, it's not going to be pretty. It never has been pretty. It's just the way, if you run as a VP and then you get replaced, you're never going to win anything. Never. Like it happened with Gerald Ford. He replaced Nixon. He got demolished by Jimmy Carter. And that would happen. That pretty much is the exact same thing that would happen to Kamala Harris.
Yeah. In my opinion, I feel like either Biden's going to do really good or really bad, but either way, I feel like we're all going to it's going to be an eye-opener for what,
I think he's going to do really bad. He's going to be just like President Obama, which is pretty much drone strike every country, run up the debt even more, and be an average economy president at best. That's what Obama was. But what I'm hoping is he's like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is an amazing president. Probably top president of all time, probably. He grew the economy phenomenally, created tons of jobs, tons of police jobs at that. What did he do? Ran the budget down, but obviously he's a terrible person. But I think the biggest failure of his presidency was not addressing Al-Qaeda, because it allowed 9/11 to happen pretty much.
Yeah.
But other than that, he was a really good president. One of the most underrated presidents of all time, without a doubt.
Sorry, I'm just focusing. If I sound like I'm not paying attention.
Oh, no, you're good.
Performance.
See, and another thing though is Biden. He'll wreck the economy the first few days he's in office. If he's gonna shut down the economy like he says he is, especially for 3 to 5 weeks, which is possible, then they're gonna have to most likely do a stimulus package type thing that would literally pay every single job or person's job, which would put our debt up so high, dude. That would demolish us. So, just all we can hope right now is either Trump pulls it out or Biden just changes his mind. That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's gonna be a rough economy for a long time.
Well, considering what Corona's done, even with Trump being in the office, I feel like no matter what you do, not only are you gonna get shit on by the
Oh
people
yeah, no,
that
no matter
agree
what,
with
we're
you.
gonna have a hard hit
Exactly.
regardless.
Like, we're
But
done for
what I'm
many, many
hoping is,
decades. Yeah.
what I'm hoping though, can like I don't know, take a bit of the blunt from it off. But I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of lawsuits, and who knows? It might even go to the Supreme Court. And we also have to think, you know, the people do not vote for president. Obviously, you vote, you mark someone you want, but don't vote for president. You vote for the electoral college people who end up voting for the president. That's where you know how you win like 306 electoral college votes and whatever. Those are decided by state legislators. You know, they could easily vote against what they should, but they voted
It'd be
in doing.
stupid for them to do that, wouldn't it?
Yes and no. There's downside and upside. Some people are gonna like you, one side, the other side's gonna hate your guts. But regardless, that's how it's gonna be. So it's pretty much just you're playing a fire and you gotta decide which side you want to please. But then you gotta stick to that side because if you're gonna be someone like Mitt Romney, he just back and forth, and so he's pretty much just lighting a fire for each side every day, and then he pisses everyone off, and he's just disliked by everyone.
Yeah.
On McCain, you know, when he was alive, he was really liked by the Republican Party and hated by the Democrats. And then when he died, the Republicans really liked him, or the Democrats really liked him, and the Republicans hated him. It just depends on what you're doing at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, politics is a thing. It's something you have to pick and choose, you know, because you're never gonna make everyone happy. So you gotta pick 50% of the population you want to make happy, and then you gotta roll with it. And so it's, you know, we're never gonna have a bipartisan president. At least I think, you know, it'd be nice if the parties returned to a AFK and, you know, Ronald Reagan party system again, but that would never happen. Well, we all saw what happened to JFK when he tried to be bipartisan. He got his brains blown out, but I don't know. Politics is one of those things that I could talk hours upon hours on, and nowhere. You know, if you're talking with certain people you disagree with, you could literally talk with them for days, and you'll never change each other's minds because that's how the party system is. Broken. It's so broken. I want, you know, at this point, we have to elect new representatives because it starts at the bottom. You know? If the very bottom is super partisan, which it very much is, middle is going to be partisan, and then the president's going to be partisan, and you're just running against each other. You know, it's sad how split up the country is. Like, you know, it's Republicans hate Democrats' guts, Democrats hate Republicans' guts. It's not, you know, I disagree, but let's go forward. So. See, but the thing is with foreign relations, because that's a huge thing, you know,
Yeah.
especially right now with who's possibly going in, where the Middle East is starting to get situated, have good relations with North Korea and Russia. We're pretty much only on bad terms with China, and that's it. But with Biden coming in, you know, who knows what he's gonna do?
Mhm.
Because him re-entering the Iran nuclear deal will hurt us with Middle Eastern countries, but it will help us with countries like China. So it's almost pick your poison.
Yeah.
But if you know, there's those rumors flying around of Russia's President Vladimir Putin possibly stepping down the first of the year because of a his Parkinson's. If he steps down and Biden gets in, that would be the perfect chance for him to set a good relationship with their president. But I don't know. It's a whole mess. North Korea, who knows with them? You know, they who knows what Biden will take and how he'll stand up to them.
Yeah.
While Trump, he didn't completely stand up against him, but he stood up enough. So he stood up enough to make him stop launching them over countries. But they still used them. You know, they still tested them and everything. But they stopped shooting them over China and over Japan and South Korea. That was where it was really dangerous. Because one malfunction and you're hitting a South Korean city and you're killing a bunch of people, and that's when a war starts.
Exactly.
And you know, the next world war is not going to be fought with soldiers and boots on the ground. It's going to be fought with nuclear warheads. And then the fourth world war will be fought with sticks and stones again.
Yeah. It's a real system we got going on.
Hmm.
Shit.
And that's why I like Trump making another military branch, the Space Force. It's very smart because if there's not a war started, eventually the next war could be fought via space, you know? Whoa, what? Everything?
What?
Oh, everything was deleted on my screen. That was weird. Oh, it just got deleted again.
What are you talking about?
Wait a second. How do I do this? How do you use this website?
Huh?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to use this website.
Oh.
So let's see. We have three different topics.
Yeah.
Politics. So the politics, we have Ryzen 5000 and the Xbox and PlayStation. So we need two more we might only need four let's go with four
Let's go
topics
with,
this
like,
show.
8. We should go with 8.
I don't know because the general election results one that'll really take up 20 plus minutes.
Well, we should have some extra just in case, some that we can just kind of glaze over, some that we can go in depth in, but we need to have options. I'm basing this off of a show by Linus Tech Tips called The WAN Show, and they have like a whole 10-page document full of like basically everything about everything, and it usually goes for an hour and a half every day, but they have like 15 different topics usually. But it's always so fun and interesting to watch, and it's always great when you have all that extra, like, oh, there's something in here that might be worth watching. But
Oh, okay, so I have an idea.
yes.
I have an idea. What we should do is have one main topic every show. So this one would be the general election. Like something, a big thing in the world.
Yeah.
If a war breaks out, stuff like that. The main topic of the show, and then subtopics. That obviously are still big news, but not as large. Like the PlayStation, the Xbox, the Ryzen 5000
Yeah.
things.
Kind of
Like they're
like the
obviously still
title,
big.
like what would be in the title and the thumbnail and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Obviously the first one's still big, or the other ones are still, newsworthy at least, but they're not nearly as newsworthy as the rest of it, or as the first one.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's what I feel.
Well, I think you're right.
The process.
As 16. By the way, that thing deleting was just me Control Xing everything, and I'm pasting
I
it back
figured.
in. Yeah.
I was confused, but then the second time I knew what was going on. I was like, hold on.
You're probably like, pegservers.com, what is this shit? Why is it breaking all the time?
I know, I'm like, oh my, this is unbelievable.
His server done went and ruined all of our work again.
What's new?
Yeah, exactly. It's just reoccurring themes.
Yep.
I'm really starting to struggle with this whole Xbox thing because like this has been like known for a really long time, so it's like kind of old news, but like it's still all right to cover it, I guess. But like
Yeah. Even if we just glance by it, like the Xbox Series S and X as well as the PlayStation 5 were released, and then move on to the next topic, we could just we don't have to dig deep into everything if it's not news.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because last thing you want to do is talk about stuff that's not newsworthy, because then it's gonna make people uninterested. So, good night, love you. Okay, you too.
Oh shit, a my pickle. What is this? Okay, I think I did it right. 3.8 is opposed to 3.6.
You know what would be the best thing?
What?
Is if our show got big enough where we were. Remember how that winter we were talking about buying a house together, possibly
Yeah.
a long time. It was like a year ago. If we were able to do that, like a 3-bedroom house, or even rent, have a room each, and then like a studio for this, that would be the best.
I wouldn't be opposed to that, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We could.
Because the studio would be the best, so we could sit right next to each other, have laptops each, mics, and then it'd be so much. We'd have amazing Wi-Fi because we'd probably each have our own YouTube.
Yeah. That would be super cool. I really would actually kind of enjoy that. Because, like, we would be living on our own, doing our own lives, kind of like working, doing everything, and then we'd come home and we'd be able to, like, make videos together and, like, do that kind of stuff. That's just super cool. I would not be opposed to that.
Exactly. That means we gotta grind the show, though. I say we do like 2 shows a week, and then try and upload. So what we should do, 2 shows a week on this, and then stream like 2 times a week on each of our channels, and then like upload a video each.
I feel like...
Because that would just give us a ton of content on
If there was a way that we could get together, it would be kind of cool to do like vlogs with each other.
Hmm. I want to do on it. I want to try and upload one a week, but my life is pretty simple, so I have to. But the thing is I could easily make it very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I could ride my bike a few miles up the road and I'm into Snow Canyon State Park. So,
Could be like,
or
you could be
go
like,
do
when you
different
wake up
things.
today, you could mention like, we're going to Snow Canyon State Park, and there's this really steep cliff, and then you could be like, this is the title. Almost fell off a cliff or
This
something.
is where I am jumping off. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
jumping off here. I'm killing suicide. Don't ask it's uploaded, but I'm jumping off right here. Like,
Just something like that to
and
kind
then
of grab
another thing.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah, another thing I want to do is I want to try like day in the or not day in the life, but like trying other people's days in the life, like celebrities, like athletes and actors and all that.
Yeah.
You know, doing LeBron James's day
Yeah. What does
because
he
that would be
do?
super interesting.
Um, what does he do actually though? Like, how would you integrate his day into your day?
So I'd pretty much just do his workouts, like work out when he does basketball when he does like his basketball workouts,
Mm-hmm.
and then eat how he does, wake up at the times he does, that stuff. So
I could see that being interesting. Yeah.
there, I used to or I still do watch. There's this one YouTuber who does them. His name's Will Tennyson, but I've never seen it doing LeBron's day. Like there's eating, you know, they have um his eating, but they don't have his a full day in his life. You know, just for simple look at
Uh-huh.
LeBron James workouts and stuff like that. And I could just go to the school by my house and just go shoot basketballs for a minute.
Series X. Goes for Series S. How is there no suggestions for that? Similarly. Okay. How SBC? Well, I guess that's not even a word, no matter how hard you try. Similarly specs.
What else is
That should wrap up
big?
Xbox for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what may be trending.
Trying to think some company drama of some sort in between.
That's what I'm looking at, like something that might be trending to talk about.
Oh, I know it's really, really old news, but Oculus is needing a Facebook account. The Oculus Rift VR headset's needing a Facebook account in order to play anything online. And then there was it's really old news, but there was a group of people who figured out how to bypass that and unlock it, essentially. I don't know if that's interesting, if there's anything that's coverable in that without sounding like followers, but
Sir, drug with 90% succession rate. Joe Biden's it?
isn't it like a trending thing on Twitter, like a trending page?
Yeah, but I go to the news. The trending is very skewed because it's pretty much mob rule on there,
Uh-huh.
and leftist random stuff trending all the time, so it's kind of useless.
Um,
They trend stuff that
there's like,
Rip Drake is trending right now, and he didn't die.
but like, where's that section
Uh,
at? Cause like,
see search tab and then scroll over or scroll down maybe.
okay, I see. Trending, and then what was the one you're talking about?
I go to the news one.
Okay. I see. Test positive. Holy shit, that's a lot of Secret Service agents to be
I
exposed.
know the COVID.
Yeah. It's all about COVID-19 though, it seems like. Well, not really, but it's
It's because the news wants to get it back in the news because of uh they're worried that Trump is going to win. So they have to, it's going to be trending until January, pretty much, most likely.
yeah. Well, so back to the thing you were talking about. We should do streams together. Is that what you're saying? 2 times a week.
Yes. So 2 streams on each of our channels. 2 streams, 2 on the SATA show. And then one, try and get like one upload
Okay. Are you sure you want to do
a week.
2 on the Zeta channel though? Or do you want to kind of just leave that for like a weekly type thing?
Could do one a week. I just wanted to make sure we get a little bit of content on everything.
See,
Stream,
I know
uploads.
this idea is kind of like copying Linus Tech Tips because that is where I get a lot of ideas from. What if we made like a channel, like one channel where we, like our business channel essentially, where all of our everything is, all our videos about everything we do, all of that stuff, and then we have like our personal channel where our vlogs are and our game streams. But Sata Show would be one of them. Whatever we decide to do videos on that's important at the time. if we want to do reviews on stuff, if we want to, like, it's just an
Yeah, we
idea,
could do
but
that.
because like having everything separated in between two channels and then having one channel just for a live stream just seems kind of inefficient. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to lose it. Oh, it's overtime. Holy shit. Have we really surpassed 11 million? Holy balls.
Yep. That's not proper grammar.
Neither apparently is COVID
Mexico.
lockdown Biden's or advisor. So, I guess it's just the autocorrect on this probably out of date database that I should probably update.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's an update. I'm kind of curious. Sorry, continue. You're saying something?
I can't remember. Let's look at worldwide.
It is Synology Office, I think. Well, shit. I wonder if there's settings or something. Oh, that's cool. They have software for this. Oh, I don't know if that's what I think it is, but like an app, like a Windows app where you can use this docs and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 4. So we need to come up with at least one more topic.
Sure, I'll think
We have
about it.
COVID, Xbox and PlayStation, and
Ooh.
the election.
I know. Okay, I guarantee you haven't heard about this. So, there is a new thing that some security researcher found where, you know what JavaScript is, right? Austin?
Yes.
Okay. So it basically it runs, but there's like like the firewall in most residential routers are susceptible to it, and it'll basically open up every port to be open to the internet, so that anyone can basically go on your network from outside without bypassing the firewall, essentially, and do whatever they want. Basically, they have control of your entire house. Because
JavaScript, you said?
yeah, JavaScript. So look up Netgear NAT vulnerability, NAT vulnerability. this is gonna get really big, and this is gonna be really, really bad. So. I guarantee your router's susceptible.
Cover it then.
Mine's susceptible.
We really need to cover that then.
Mm-hmm.
In the news.
Yeah. This is why.
So let's definitely cover that.
Yeah. And it's not just Netgear, as far as I'm aware. Basically, if they use, it's a certain type of firewall, essentially, but the way it processes its filtering is not just specific to Netgear, but probably Motorola and all the other shitty residential router providers. So yeah, I want you to read up on this, and I want you to get familiar with it, because it's bad. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, that sounds big. Pretty big. Shit, please.
Actually, I am honestly starting to think that this should be a headline topic, along with the presidential thing.
Yes. Yeah, but we have to have at least, we have to have one, at least, major topic per show. So, we will make the thumbnails, and you'll stream the shows.
Repeat that, sorry.
Since you, obviously have the better internet. So I'll make the thumbnails for streams.
Okay.
And then you'll make the thing. The shows.
Okay. I am going to make a shared drive folder through this, where we can put all of our thumbnails and all of our stream assets and video assets and anything that it'll be just kind of organized. There'll be a place to put a folder for every video, every stream, whatever. Because I plan on putting 12 terabyte drives in my server, so I should have enough storage for it. So,
yeah.
It's a work in progress. It's a pain in the ass. 2 terabytes I thought was enough a year ago, but apparently it's not. Okay, I'm trying to find the show where I first figured out about that.
So when we're finished with this, did you want to play Rocket League?
Yeah, sure. I'd be down for that.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, when did you want to do this show? Like tomorrow or something?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so we'll do it like tomorrow afternoonish into night. Like around 5 p.m. maybe.
Which is the best time for everyone in the world to be able to have the best chance of seeing it?
So 5 p.m. It's midnight in the EU. At 7 p.m. in the East Coast. 6 p.m. Central. 4 p.m. West. And then like 2 p.m. Alaska time maybe.
Okay. So I mentioned North America and like a little bit further.
So it'd be 3 p.m. in Alaska, and then 2 p.m. in Honolulu or in Hawaii.
Okay.
So that'd pretty much give it where it'd be in the afternoon for Hawaii and Alaska, in the mid-afternoon in the West Coast, in the afternoon in Central and Mountain Time, and then the night time in the East Coast, but not too late. Starting at 7, finishing around 8:30 would be good. Oh,
Sweet. Yeah, I'm down for that. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have you try something. Not only may this break your stream or whatever, it probably will, but you might be able to get like direct file access to the files I have access to on my server. It's just for fun to test, but I'm curious. So, basically, you know what a VPN is?
yes.
You're gonna VPN into my router.
Oh.
Yep. So the password that's in the Discord that's super secret and random is going to be your password. But I'm going to send you a file. How should I do that?
Discord.
Okay. Which one is this for?
Dun, dun.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
there it is. It looks scary because it's a .exe.
Yeah, I'll be right back. 1 second, Cody.
Okay.
back.
Okay.
So,
Okay. You see the file?
oh,
You still there?
Windows Protect.
Yeah, so you're gonna click
So should
down and then you're gonna say run
run.
anyways.
Okay.
Opening all ports. Do you see any option to edit config anywhere? I really hope this works. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to figure out how to get you to turn it off. Austin. I can't hear you, but it might be on my end. Okay, I can hear you. I heard your mouth. Are you still there? If you can hear me, say something. Okay. You okay, dude? Are you installing the VPN? Yes, no.
What do I do?
What do you have right now?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Austin, can you hear me?
Cody?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me now? Austin? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, good. Alright. What do you see?
So it's already downloaded.
Okay.
I already downloaded it, so
Have you executed it? Have you double clicked on it?
Yeah, it is.
You keep cutting out really badly. This is not good. Have we tried Google Hangouts before? Do you want to try Google Hangouts and see if it's better than Discord?
Sure.
Okay. Send me your email address in the Discord chat. The one that you have attached to a Google account, a Gmail account. Please don't show his email address. That would be really bad. Okay. You should be getting a call notification from somewhere. You getting a call? Balls, never mind. Are you able to understand what I'm saying right now? Or is this a lost cause? I feel like it's not gonna go anywhere because this internet's dying. Hello. Cool. Hey, where are you at right now? Alright guys, hope you have a great night. Sorry that kind of ended off with a boring, whatever you call it, but his internet wasn't going great and we kind of got sidetracked, so it's part of life though, what do you do? Anyways guys, whoever tunes in or sees this in the future, I really appreciate you watching. It really means a lot. There should be, as Austin said, more videos, more streams. I don't know if it'll actually happen, but of course. Either way, tomorrow at, let's see, 5 p.m. Pacific time, I think. Yeah, that's where, what time zone. Oh, Jesus. So, Mountain Standard Time, 5 o'clock p.m. We will be on both Sprixo's channel and Tails303's channel, streaming a podcast on all of these topics. So, Anyways, guys, thank you for joining. Have a great night.